To prove to you that I'm not sleeping with my wife, here's the username.
No.
And here's the password to my security system so you can watch in live time.
Hey, my name is Tasha and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you're not. Today we are back with another blind reaction. I hope you guys are enjoying this new content because I'm kind of loving it. I'm not gonna lie. It just feels like so new and refreshing.
Feels good. It feels good.
But I am never, well, I won't say never, but I don't plan on stopping my deep dives. I love them so much. They just take so long to put out sometimes. If you see me constantly looking over here or fixing this section of my hair, I cannot for the life of me like knock this part out of my hair, and it's making my hair look crazy. Anyway, so today's drink, I do not have a coffee. I know, boo. I don't have a coffee because it took me so long to sit down and actually film this video that it's kind of late, so I cannot be drinking coffee this late. But what I am having, Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. It's the cream soda flavor. I really love that one. I like the strawberry one too, but I'm having that one right now. Honey jar is back. It's my favorite thing to drink out of. And I also almost never use a straw. I don't know the trick to not having foam. I try to like pour to the side, but it never really works for me. I should go find a straw because it's going to make it easier on me. I'm not going to do it though. So the last 3 stories I did were dating horror stories.
Well, I'm getting pretty sick of it.
So this time I'm going to try to stay away from dating stories. Let me make sure I'm screen recording.
Story time about the affair my mom was having with a married man while she was married as well. And trust me, this isn't a normal.
She's airing out all the family secrets immediately. Dang. Do you guys think you could air out all your family secrets? I don't think I could. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Squeaky chair. I'm gonna see what she says because maybe there's good reason.
This isn't a normal fucking affair story, okay? This shit is a sick and twisted story, so you will want to stay and watch. So if you've been watching my content for a while, you know that me and my mom were best friends. So my mom vented to me about everything, but you know, if you also have been watching my story, my mom was very abusive throughout my childhood. So I really don't give a fuck to be airing her business, honestly, because my mom was a fucking snake.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, she explained it in like 5 seconds, basically, of the video. She explained it.
My whole childhood. So it is what it is. Okay, before you come on me talking about airing my mom's business. So if you've been watching my content as well, you know my mom's very male-centered, okay? And so my mom always picks jobs that are...
I'm already on her side because there's something about a male-centered woman that, ugh, I don't like it.
They're very male-centered. My whole childhood, or after my mom got divorced with my dad, she started working at a gas station. She loved working at the gas station, okay? Because men at the gas station, as we all know, are men at the gas station. So my mom was being
men at the gas station are men at the gas station. That's the best way she can put it.
Being hitted on all the fucking time, and she ate that shit up. Well, in comes a man named Robert one day, okay? And her and Robert kind of hit it off. And now, on a daily basis, Robert is finding excuses to come inside the gas station to see my mom. And they're flirting. Days, weeks, months go by of Robert coming in the gas station to see my mom. And then it got to a point where he wasn't even coming to the gas station making excuses anymore. He would just come to the gas station to see my mom. And, you know, eventually they do let each other know that they're both married. But it gets so serious that they actually start telling each other that they love each other. So now my mom's like...
I was already going to say how crazy and rude and disrespectful it is to be flirting with somebody continuously when you're married, like over months long. But now she said they're in love, so flirting wasn't so bad compared to what she's doing now.
Filthy whore.
I'm in love with a man, right? So now my mom's calling me and venting to me about Robert. And it was exhausting, okay? Because it's like, dude, he's a married man. You're a married woman. Like... what's going on? She'd be like, oh.
I used to have a friend that she wasn't married, she was single, but she was kind of sort of dating a married man. And she would call me and vent to me about things he was doing, things his wife was doing. And I was just like, that's her man. That's her man.
Oh, like, I have a feeling that he's still sleeping with his wife. And I'm like, you're still...
I have a feeling he's still sleeping with his wife. He probably is. And I would say as he should be, but he shouldn't be if he's also sleeping with her mom.
Sleeping with your husband? Like, what are we talking about? And mind you, I'm taking this shit a little personally, okay? Because I recently had just gotten cheated on with my baby daddy. So now I'm like, this shit is not cool. You know what I mean? Like, I did not for once make my mom think that this shit was okay. But mind you, also, my mom's husband is a fucking okay? I had him arrested when I was like 12 or 13 years old. So part of me was like, I hate this situation. But the other part of me was like, now my mom will finally leave the man that I had arrested for being a goddamn
Okay, so the mom sucks. I can see already that the mom sucks because it takes a certain type of woman to still date that type of man, a sucky one.
So it was like, I loved it and I hated it, you know, because I was finally like, oh my God, my mom's gonna leave my abuser. Thank fucking God. But on the other hand, I'm like, dude, this is fucking sick. And there's a woman out here that's gonna be devastated over this. And this is where shit gets sick, okay? Because this man's like trying to convince my mom that he's not still sleeping with his wife. And my mom's like, oh, like, I just hate that you still, like, do you still sleep in the same bed as her? Like, can you, like, maybe sleep in a guest bedroom? And he was like, dude, I haven't slept with my wife in forever. And to prove it to you, which he would be dead if I was the wife. To prove it to you, we have cameras in every single one of our bedrooms in our house. We have a camera in the living room. We have a camera in the kitchen. We have a camera in every single bedroom in the goddamn house. So to prove to you that I'm not sleeping with my wife, here's the username.
No, I don't want to believe that this is true. I don't want to believe.
And here's the password to my security system so you can watch in live time what's going on in my household. So my mom comes to Texas to visit me, right? My mom lives in Florida. She came to Texas to visit me and she's telling me about this. And she was like, and look at her right now. She's in the kitchen doing dishes. I'm literally watching a woman doing her dishes in the fucking kitchen. And she's like, and look how dirty the house is. Like, look at all of his laundry.
I cannot believe it's like I can believe that he did that, but I cannot believe that he did that. Why? Be better. She should divorce him immediately. You would never, ever, ever, ever have to worry about me again.
In the bed. She doesn't even do his laundry. What are we doing right now? And I'm actually feeling rage for the goddamn wife. Okay, because I'm like, oh, if I was the wife, this is one of those times where I'd be like, yeah, I get why she her fucking husband. Because what do you mean you gave your fucking mistress our camera passwords and she was watching me on a daily basis? My mom was obsessed. She watched this woman every single fucking day. And mind you, my mom FaceTimed him around me too. So
that sounds psychotic. Why would you be watching me every single... This whole thing is stupid. It's stupid that she's so insecure over him sleeping with his wife. It's so stupid that he is an idiot enough to actually give her all the login and passwords to their security system. And it's psychotic that she is so obsessed with watching this woman do like everyday things and complaining about her. You need help. I'm scared for the woman. Like, is she gonna try to kill her? That's psychotic.
She like introduced me to this man and I knew right off the bat, I
don't want to meet him. I don't know. This daughter is giving her mom more leeway than I would. I would be no contact with this woman for sure.
This man was a fucking arrogant asshole. He was fucking arrogant. Like the first time we met, he was like, God, you're so pale. And it's like, you fucking bald fucking fat bitch. This man was bald and this man had a beer gut.
I'm a fat, bald old man.
Like this man was not that guy by no means. So anyway, now they're coming up with a plan on how they're gonna leave their spouses and run away together. So my mom tells me, hey, I'm gonna leave my husband. He's gonna leave his wife and we're gonna run away to North Carolina together. Mind you, my sister's living with my mom at this point. So my sister's having to like be a part of this plan. My sister was an adult, but whatever. She had to be a part of this. And that's exactly what happens. They move into a shithole apartment in North Carolina. And almost immediately there's issues. It's a very small apartment. So they're very confided. Like both of them are used to coming from homes and like a nice normal living situation. And now they're living in like, you know, Section 8. And they're not really getting along, right? Because
it's hard to get along when you're right on top of people all the time. I'm the type of person, I need my private space. I have to be able to get away sometimes. Being on top of each other like that, I'm not gonna get along with anybody.
Because it's just not an ideal situation. So And one morning in particular, my sister calls me and she was like, hey, Robert really hurt my feelings this morning. And I'm like, what happened? And she was like, Robert came out into the living room and asked us what we wanted for breakfast. And she offered, hey, maybe you can go grab donuts. That's easy. That's quick. And he was like, I don't know if you should eat donuts. I think you should eat a salad. Mind you, my sister's obese. He said this right in front of my mother, and my mother said nothing. They weren't even together living in this apartment for a month. And
he can't even pretend that he was like trying to be helpful. You're being an asshole, because most people don't eat salads for breakfast. And if you felt like I should have a fucking salad, then why did you come out here and ask everybody what they wanted? And from her description, I think he needs one too.
Both fat, sorry.
So he was like, fuck this shit, I'm going back to my wife. He goes back to the wife and he tells his wife everything. He tells his wife about my mom. He tells his wife about the plan, what happened, where they met. He told his wife everything. So now my mom and his wife are...
Wait a minute, he just disappeared on his wife? He didn't explain the situation until he got back? Did you tell her that you gave your mistress login information for your security cameras?
Are beefing on Facebook. And Robert didn't just tell his wife, the basics. He told his wife that my mom douched every day because her stunk so bad. He told my mom that my mom's tampons were green and my mom would leave them in the toilet and let them float around for everybody else to see. Mind you, all of this shit is true.
Oh my God!
Couple of things. Number one, that's disgusting. Never needed to know that, ever. Number two, you're trying to make your wife feel better about talking shit about your mistress, but you were f***ing her. You actually were f***ing her before you left me, so you were cool with... I'm confused. I would be even more upset that this is the type of person that you left me for. And then fighting on Facebook about it. Like, what? You wouldn't catch me dead. You wouldn't catch me dead.
Okay? That's why I was like, oh my God. Like, because I lived with my mom. I know my mom's fucking gross. She does douche every day. So I was like, oh my God, I could not believe he's like...
That's not even healthy for your body. And also, it's not solving the problem, which is why you are still having the issues with the green... situation down there. You need to go to the doctor.
Telling his wife all of my mom's dirt. So then my mom, of course, naturally starts telling her all her dirt that she knows that Robert told her about his wife, right? So she was like, oh.
Or also shit that she was just watching on your camera like a psycho.
Oh, well, I watched you on the cameras and your house is disgusting and you don't do his laundry and...
Wait a minute, I just thought about that she was calling the lady disgusting. Ma'am, you can't call anybody disgusting. I don't care what the circumstances are. You cannot call anyone disgusting.
Listen, again, if I found out my husband gave the mistress the camera passwords, he would be dead. Anyway, of course, naturally, now my mom has to go back to her husband. And so she does. And he welcomes her with open arms. And... literally like 3 days after my mom moves back into their house, he got my mom's fucking face tattooed on his arm. Talk about a little fucking pussy whipped bitch. Anyways, everyone moved on with their lives. I'm sure Robert's still with his wife. My mom's still with her husband, and it's as if nothing ever happened. Anyways, thanks for watching.
That was a ride. I feel like so much happened in just that short period of time. I just cannot even imagine what this girl went through her whole life with that type of mother, because that's crazy. The whole thing was crazy. Not so much the cheating, because people cheat. It's not that cheating is oh so crazy, but this whole plan to running away together with your other adult daughter, she had to come along too. That's crazy. Then the fact that like you guys couldn't get along and you couldn't get your hygiene together enough for him to even stay. So he went back to his wife. She took him back. The mom went back to her husband. She also got taken back, and then he got a tattoo of her. I can't be bothered with this. These are the type of people you want to avoid at all costs. It's too much going on, too much drama, and it seems like she causes it by herself. It's weird. Everything is weird. I don't like it. So let me ask you a question. If this were your mom, would you tell anybody? Because I would take these things to my grave. I would probably tell my best friend and my girlfriend. I think that's gonna be probably the cutoff. But I'm glad everyone is not like me, because I want to watch the dumpster fires. I want to listen to the dumpster fires. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you like this type of content, and I will see you down another rabbit hole.